All right, this journey begins today. It's 9:23 in the morning on Sunday, January 15th. Been a long weekend. I got to bed about 4:30. Got back up at 8. Should be interesting. So right now I'm picking up Aaron, and then we're going back to my house to wait for my father-in-law to get a ride to the airport to start this thing. First flight, Atlanta. So we've got a 2-hour layover here. We've got an hour and 10-minute flight into Atlanta. And then we have like a 2.5-hour layover in Atlanta. And then we have a 5-hour flight into LA. Then we have 4.5-hour layover in LA. And then we have a 14.5-hour flight into Brisbane. Looking forward to it. Getting on this flight, heading to Atlanta. Aaron's a little. Whoa, watch the step. That could have been bad. Yeah. See you in Atlanta. Ah, man. All right, so we're kind of settled in here in Atlanta. We've got about 2 more hours until we fly over to LAX. That's a 5-hour flight. Then we have a 4.5-hour layover, and then a 14-hour flight into Brisbane, Australia. All right, 2 hours late on the plane. We still should be okay in making our flight to Brisbane. I'll keep you posted. 13 hours on a flight. As you can tell, it's loud in here. It's late. We're leaving an hour and a half late now. Everything's been late, but we're just getting started. We're just getting started. I'll see you down under. Hey guys, coming to you guys here. As you can see, we're getting mic'd up. Sam is shooting the journey. You'll see some of those. If you watch one episode, watch the other. You'll see some of those in one of the others. Beautiful, beautiful day. Let me show you a little bit. Room is a disaster right now. Beautiful day. You got the pool down here. Beautiful day here in Brisbane, about 95 degrees Fahrenheit. We got about an hour and a half drive up to the Sunshine Coast. We got to stop, get a few things, grab a bite to eat. Yeah, so I'm going to be in the same clothes for this episode again, just like yesterday, and tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have my clothes tomorrow evening when we get back from seminars in the Sunshine Coast. Clothes will be in the hotel room. That is the plan. Here in beautiful Caloundra, Sunshine Coast, Australia. Disclaimer, I will be wearing these exact same clothes tomorrow.
Luggage was lost on our trip over. Hopefully it's coming into Sydney tomorrow, and tomorrow night after we're done working, it'll be at our hotel. That's the plan. Today's kind of a funky day. We're doing a seminar that we kind of put together last minute. We're actually at a venue right now where we're going to be going where most of Queensland basketball community here in Australia is at the 18 under state championships. By the way, big shout out to Basketball Queensland for being massive hosts and all of our other partners. You guys really take care of us, and you really provide us with some really, really cool opportunities. So we're just blessed to be able to work with fine folks like that. So, and that's what it's all about, really. It's partnerships. Partnerships and relationships is what make any business, any startup business, it's what makes everything work. So again, I apologize for the attire. Again, I'll be back next week when seminars kick off. I'll be back in my normal duds. Sam, I think he's enjoying his first full day in Australia. Yesterday was horrible for him. I'm trying to track my luggage down. I'm pissed off, yelling at the airlines. It just is what it is. So tonight's seminar, it's probably going to be kind of light, but again, as you remember from the England trip, I don't like those first ones to be super heavy. It allows me to work some kinks out of what I'm doing. A little windy out today. Our first seminar here on this trip, be a little light at Meriden State College here in Sunshine Coast. Beautiful campus, beautiful school, a lot of sporting areas. That's always a good sign. You guys hear the lorikeets or parakeets out flying around on the coast here in Australia. Beautiful place, beautiful place. You know, I talk about it and I'm pretty open with what we do in these videos, and you're presented with different challenges all the time. One of the main reasons, not main reasons, but one of the reasons I wanted to share this, the journey, the vlog with different things, is show you guys what really happens. You guys might see our posts and congratulating different things and excited about different things, but sometimes things go wrong. Sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes things just don't go as planned, right? I'm in some clothes that aren't mine. I'm uncomfortable. I have no CCR gear. I have no socks, no shoes. Had to go buy clothes. I'm uncomfortable, but I've still got to put my game face on, and I've still got to go get in front of these folks that are hungry for what we do, and I've got to get in front of them and educate them, and I got to give them all I got because I owe it to them. I owe it to my team. I owe it to myself. I owe it to the company. I owe it to everybody. I don't feel like it right now, but you have to do it. You have to do it, and sometimes you got to do things that you don't want to do. Sometimes you got to do things that other people don't want to do, and you gotta, that's really the hustle and the grind. A lot of people talk, I work all these hours and I do all this, and who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody cares how many hours you work. Nobody cares how much time you've put in. Your results are the only thing that matter. And that's no different if you're hiring someone out to remodel your house, you're paying someone to build something for you, you're hiring out someone to take care of something from a business standpoint. I don't care how many hours you put in. I don't care how hard you worked. What was the direct result of your input? What was the output of that? That's all that matters. And that's this, right? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I've not had hardly any sleep in 8 weeks. Doesn't matter that I'm away from my family. Of course I miss my family. I love my family dearly, and I'd love nothing more to be going home and spending time with them after every one of these seminars. But the reality of it is this is what I have to do, and this is what I have to do for the business. This is what I have to do for the people who entrust in what we do. We were just at one of the gyms for the Queensland State Champs. The love that we get, the appreciation we get for what we do is unbelievable. And I'll be honest with you, it excites me. It gets me going. It energizes me a little bit, and a lot. to be able to help all these families and to see how much they just truly appreciate what we do. Colleges are actually looking for athletes at a much earlier time than most people think. Most people start the process, they start going into year 12. Oh, I think I want to go to America and go to college. Let me start looking and seeing what's out there. So many opportunities have already passed you by. There are athletes that hear from coaches in year 9. We had a young lady recently use our service in year 9. She was hearing from coaches in year 9. Okay? I'm not saying that's going to happen for you. I'm saying if you don't start the process early, you will miss out on some opportunities.